said, you have to go back to your country. I said, where is my country? I don't have a country, man. It's a killing ground.
But at that moment, he wasn't a terrorist, he wasn't an insurgent, he wasn't an Iraqi. He was a scared man.
تقدر تسامحيني ان انا قتلت بيك او خيك وما في قانون حسبني؟ تسامحيني؟
Inventamos una montaña de consumo superfluo y hay que tirar y vivir comprando y tirando y lo que estamos gastando es tiempo de vida.
And then I met, to me, the love of my life. And her name was Jen, and gosh, it was just like my world changed.
Simulan na panin mo? Hindi, dinido.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Achilles Tsaltas, Vice President, International New York Times.
Religion, migration, power, money. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the four themes of this year's Athens Democracy Forum. Today, in this room, we have some of the greatest thinkers on democracy. But the great thinkers are not only on stage, our speakers, but also all of you. So, over the next 2 days, you will have many opportunities to join our speakers grappling with these issues. The big question this year is whether religion, migration, power, and money are compatible with democracy. Are they compatible with the human values that underpin a democratic society? And do these human values render democracy a universal ideal? We are here today at this crossroads in democracy's future to debate the evolution of democracy. Through this, we will together bring the mission of this forum to life. And our mission? It is a simple one. The Athens Democracy Forum is becoming the nerve center of democratic debate, inspired by the inclusiveness of ancient Athens, its birthplace. I admit it is an ambitious mission, but one that we embark on readily. And we will make it succeed with your involvement and those of our partners like Kathimerini, our publishing partner here in Greece, with the auspices of the President of the Hellenic Republic, His Excellency Mr. Prokopis Pavlopoulos. Thank you, Your Excellency, for giving us the honor to open this forum today. With the cooperation of the City of Athens, Mayor Kaminis, thank you for your unrelentless support. And of course, with the cooperation of the United Nations, represented this year in this forum by Annika Saville, the Executive Director of the UN Democracy Fund. And as today, September 15, is the International Day of Democracy, we are very pleased to announce that Secretary General Ban Ki-moon wanted to be here and is here through his personal greeting in this video message.
I send warm wishes to the Athens Democracy Forum. Thank you for coming together in the birthplace of democracy to observe this International Day in cooperation with the United Nations Democracy Fund. In too many places, democracy is under assault. Authoritarian rule has deepened. Civil society and media face increasing restrictions. In some cases, calls for rights and freedom have produced the opposite result. At the same time, the world confronts profound challenges from violent extremism and unacceptable gaps between rich and poor to the highest levels of displacement of people since the Second World War. We also need to work with speed and resolve to meet the new Sustainable Development Goals that will guide our shared work over the next 15 years to eradicate poverty and promote peace and dignity for all on a healthy planet. This requires us to deploy all the fundamental components of democracy, rule of law, accountable institutions, independent media, a strong civil society, and the freedoms of expression and assembly. I thank all of you for using your creativity and influence as you discuss how to turn the democratic tide. Thank you.
Your Excellency, President Pavlopoulos, Prime Ministers, Ministers, Mr. Mayor, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Καλημέρα σας και καλώς ορίσατε στο Συνέδριο της Δημοκρατίας. Welcome to the 4th Annual Athens Democracy Forum. As you have heard, the Secretary-General has invited us all to contribute our ideas on how democracy should evolve. This is indeed one of the objectives of this forum. By the end of the forum, Annika Saville will take to the United Nations 3 recommendations for each of the 17 global goals that many of you will make at tomorrow's interactive lunch on the UN Global Goals at the Academy of Athens. So what is the vision, the mission, the objectives of this forum? The Athens Democracy Forum is a public square, an agora, in the tradition of ancient Greece, where the governors and the governed, scholars and merchants, dreamers and doers, young and old, us, can join in reviewing the state of liberal democracy and its values: rule of law, freedom, human rights, civic life. It is a public square to identify and respond to the challenges democracy is facing in these times of profound transformation, rapid globalization, disruptive innovation, and radical technological change. It is a public square empowering society through better governance. Many claim that democracy is in peril, but we are here to focus on the positive force that democracy is and the massive progress that it has made. As our forum's host, Roger Cohen, said last year, despite the setbacks of the 20th century, democracy did spread across the world. Democracy has raised hopes for a better world. And Paul Krugman said that democracy gives us the chance to redeem ourselves over and over again. We are delighted to have Roger and Paul lead the discussions again, joined by our finest journalists, Serge Schmemann, Alison Smale, Steve Erlanger, Liz Alderman, Farah Nageri. I join them in thanking all our speakers and you for being here, and to remind you that this is a great opportunity for you to interact with them all and participate through the Q&As at the end of each panel, and on social media and on Twitter at NYT Live, hashtag NYTADF. And talking about interactive things, please do follow the full program in our app, NYT Live app. Please download that, because later we will explain how to use this app to vote on various panel questions that we will set for the audience. So we have a little bit of democracy in action today. As you will see in your programs, the forum is many experiential events. This is what we mean by a public square, an agora, a festival of democracy. It is a feast for you to engage in. In fact, engagement is one of our other main objectives, to engage corporations and institutions to join the forum in its mission to safeguard and foster democracy. So we are honored to have all our sponsors who feel strongly about this mission. Costa Navarino as our principal sponsor, Google as our headline sponsor, Thales, this is Athens, gold sponsors, and all our other sponsors, Aegean Airlines, European Bank of Reconstruction and Development, the Greek National Tourism Organization, Eldorado Gold, Libra Group, OTE, Elpedison, the American College of Greece, our co-organizer Simeon Somokos Company, and our partner Kathimerini, with their very thoughtful Greece Is magazine. We thank all our sponsors and salute their vision in supporting this ambitious mission. With their support, this forum comes to life, and it extends far beyond this room through the special report that you will find in today's newspaper and is now read in 160 countries around the world. And your involvement will be reported in a follow-up special report that we will publish in 10 days on September 23. So what you are seeing here is the nexus between live journalism and democracy. And you are the actors. As Pericles said, it is called a democracy because not the few, but the many govern. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here.